The revolution hasn't died in Syria's northwest. These people were forced from their homes in the recent Russian-backed Syrian government offensive that took control of the northern countryside of Hama province and many towns in Idlib's south, including Khan Sheikhoun. At least 500,000 Syrians have been displaced since the end of April.
We,
the people of Khan Sheikhoun, we are not asking Assad to allow us to return to our town. We will never accept his rule. Our revolution will continue until the downfall of this criminal regime.
It's been relatively calm since the August 31 ceasefire, but many people living in Idlib fear it's only a matter of time before President Bashar al-Assad's forces resume their military operation that has already killed more than 1,000 civilians. The Syrian opposition believes there is a deal to prevent the humanitarian crisis from worsening.
There was an agreement between Turkey and Russia to create a demilitarized zone free of weapons and fighters on the international terrorism list. The zone will be patrolled by Russia and Turkey. The Syrian interim government will take over governance from Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, which will have to be disbanded.
The situation in Idlib was discussed this week between Syria's power brokers, who support opposing sides but work together under the so-called Astana process. Turkey made clear its priorities to prevent a humanitarian crisis and a large influx of refugees into the country. Russia and Iran focused on the fight against those they call terrorists, but it seems they found middle ground.
There may be some limited operations in Idlib in terms of time and location, and by that way civilians would not be harmed. And at the other side of this agreement, there's also an ongoing process in Idlib, as you know. It's about the dissolution of HTS, because there's a great pressure from the bottom, from the people that
Many Syrians have taken to the streets demanding Hayat Tahrir al-Sham leaves Idlib. They accuse the armed group of abusing power and failing to defend territory. HTS is considered a terrorist organization by the international community because of its links with al-Qaeda. Hayat Tahrir al-Sham was the reason why last year's deal between Turkey and Russia on the creation of a demilitarized zone in Idlib was never implemented. It refused to cooperate. Forcing it to withdraw would have required mainstream opposition factions engaging in an internal war that would have weakened their position vis-a-vis pro-government forces. It's not clear if HTS will cooperate this time or whether there is a timetable to this apparent deal between Turkey and Russia. But it seems a large-scale offensive has been put on hold for now, and Russian President Vladimir Putin is openly discussing limiting anti-terror operations in Idlib. Zeina, Khodr, Jazeera, Beirut.